mind adventure.
Oregon State Police released a dramatic video showing the gun battle that unfolded in August between Trooper Matt Zisto and John Van Allen on Interstate 84, about 100 miles east of Portland, ending in the death of a Portland motorist. Allen stepped out of his car and assumed a military pose. After Zisto repeatedly told him to get back in his car, Allen pulled a pistol from his waistband and advanced on Zisto.
I told you were speeding. .5326, shots fired! Shots fired! 5326, shots fired!
After the shots were fired, Allen returned to his car and drove off. He was shot once in the chest, but the video shows no obvious injury. Responding officers found Zisto suffered a gunshot wound. They found Allen's car half a mile down the freeway, parked on the shoulder. Allen was dead, shot once in the chest. Zisto was treated for his injury at a hospital in Dallas and later released. An attempted robbery at the branch of the Bank of Brazil Tuesday on April 5th in the Parzares district of Jabo dos Guararapes, metropolitan area of Recife, left at least 3 people injured. According to the military police, 5 men tried to rob the place, but the guard responded and had a shootout. A guard and a suspect were injured during the shooting. The 2 were bailed out to the emergency unit of Ribeira. The guard was discharged while the suspect was transferred to the hospital Getulio Vargas in Recife. The fatal incident began around 6 a.m. on February 13th, a Saturday when Baton Rouge police received a call about damage to a vehicle in Monet Drive. The video released on February 13 shows the shootout between 2 police officers, justified for killing a 22-year-old man in a gunfight.
Block and he's about to fail. Westbound on Fairfield.
Officers Theodore Smith and Sean Garrick returned fire and shot Calvin Smith in self-defense in the heroic encounter. One of them was grazed on the side of the head by a bullet, and the second officer was shot in the right side of his vest. Smith was rushed into surgery but died from his wounds that night. On September 5, 2013, Fox released a footage in Tampa involving a chase and a shootout of a rape suspect. The deputy began following 24-year-old Charlie Christopher Bates. The moment he realized it, he tried to speed away. Bates blew out of his back windshield, fired bullets backwards at the law enforcement officers in pursuit. A cruiser bumped the back corner of Bates' car, sending him out of control, and thus ended up off the side of the road. Then, a dramatic exchange of gunfire erupted between the officers and Bates. Bates eventually died from his injuries, and no law enforcement officers were hurt.
Some of the rounds that were going into the car. One of the officers involved, one of the deputies involved, is the district commander for this area himself. The major that's in charge of this district is one of the officers or one of the deputy sheriffs who fired. So he was here and he was calling a lot of those shots. We have at least probably 7 officers altogether between the police department and the sheriff's office that fired. We could not allow it to go any further. I mean, especially the nature of his activities. He was on a tear, and it was clear to everybody, by this morning that this guy, that's what he wanted to do. He wanted very badly to hurt someone, and so he wasn't going to go any further than this.
So what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more videos like this.